welcome back to my channel, Celebrating with Amber. I am going to do a different video with you guys today just because I thought it would be fun. We're going to make some dog treats. If you've been following along on my other channel, Amber's To-Do List, then you kind of already know. But if you're not following along over there, you should head over there and subscribe to my first channel, Amber's To-Do List. But we're making dog treats to sell as a fundraiser at a St. Patrick's Day parade. These dog treats, though, can be used for any occasion if you want to make dog treats. And I've been wanting to, so I thought that this would be a fun time to start. So let me show you what my plans are. I found a recipe online. It's not my recipe. I wouldn't even know where to start, but it's easy homemade dog treats. There's the website. I will try to remember to link it down in the description box. But this literally has 3 ingredients: oats, bananas, and peanut butter. That's it. So nice and easy to do. My second recipe is for a maple frosting for dogs. The reason I got this one is because it says it dries hard. I'm not frosting the treats, but I wanted a glue type substance to stick it to paper. That's my goal, so that I can use this to decorate kind of and put it in here. We'll see if that works. I'll try it with one. If not, maybe there'll be some frosted dog treats. But let's go through my ingredients. I got the bananas earlier in the week so that they would start to be nice and ripe and soft, because you need, they're going to be squished up. So you want some nice, ripe, sweet bananas. So I got these earlier in the week. I got some dry roasted unsalted peanuts to make peanut butter, so that way it literally is natural peanut butter. I am going to make it from scratch with peanuts. And then from Costco, we got this gigantic bag of rolled oats. I only need 2 cups of them to be able to turn it into oat flour, but this was such a good price. And then I want to make some like overnight oats and stuff, so I'm going to have a lot. I'm going to have a lot of oats. There's 113 half cup servings in that bag, so we have a lot. Then for the frosting, it literally just calls for tapioca starch. I ordered that on Amazon, and maple syrup. So I got the 100% pure from Costco as well. And then for my cookies, I got these from Amazon. I plan to use this size and do 3 of them to turn them into a a shamrock. So that's kind of my goal. So hopefully that works out. And then depending on timing and how it works, I might just do some big hearts too. I got these little zipper bags to put them in so that they stay fresh enough. The parade is tomorrow, so I'm making them the day before so that they're nice and fresh. And then the goal is to make them stick to this paper and put the nutrition facts on the back of this. So that's the goal. So that's everything I'm working with. I pulled out my Vitamix to make the oat flour and the peanut butter. And then over here, I pulled out the KitchenAid so that I can mix it all together. So that's what I'm working with to make dog treats. I've made them before in the past. It's been a really long time. I think it was a different type of recipe because I used like wheat flour. But this one is oats, peanuts, and bananas. So it should work out. It should work out pretty easy. I have my dogs roaming around here, so they're going to do a taste test once they're all out. But I'm going to set you up on a tripod and start working on these cookies for the dogs. But they're obviously, you can eat them as a person because they're 3 ingredients. So I'm going to get you on a tripod. I'm going to start making them. And thank you so much for being here and spending this time with me. I'm going to start by moving everything out of my way and then move on to making my homemade peanut butter. What I'm using are unsalted, dry roasted peanuts. And luckily I have a Vitamix that has the ability to easily make the peanut butter. I don't do it very often, so you're going to see me struggle just a little bit to get it going, make sure it's tight enough, but I'm going to ground it down to make a creamy peanut butter. My first batch didn't make quite enough, and then my second batch made it a little bit more chunky, and I think it's because of the peanut butter that was already in the little bowl, but I think the little bit of chunky peanut butter mixed into the treats did nothing but good. It was just fine to do that. And then once the peanut butter was made, I ground down the amount of oats that I needed to be able to use oat flour and homemade peanut butter for this recipe. once I had the homemade peanut butter and oat flour made, I decided just to use the Vitamix and mix everything in there. I would not suggest that. It gets far too thick for the Vitamix to handle, but it's what I did because I didn't think how thick it was going to be. But I'm going to go ahead and add the bananas and the peanut butter into the Vitamix and let it mix. Through there, it ends up overheating or potentially overheating the base, so it shuts down on me, but it's plenty mixed once that point hits. Would not recommend use your mixing bowl if you decide to recreate this. I decided that I would use one of my sheet pans to roll out the dough instead of like on my countertop or anything like that. I just figured it kept the mess contained. Not the best option because the rolling pin doesn't go all the way to the edges, but because I was making such small treats, it did work. So I got the thick mixture out of the Vitamix and will roll it out. And I also wasn't great at that because my treats were kind of all different widths or widths. So I'm not the best baker, but this is a good fun try. So yeah, I'm going to roll it out on the sheet pan, start making the little hearts, laying them out on the other sheet pan to put them in the oven. hot and ready. It says we have about 10 to 15 minutes left. They smell delicious. They smell like banana and peanut butter. They smell delicious. All right, we'll keep those cooking. And as soon as they are ready to come out, I'll let you know. The second batch was baking. I did make my little packaging for the cookies. You're going to see me try to figure out the best way to lay them out on the sheets. I wanted to make a shamrock. Didn't quite work. I ended up just doing a row of 3 hearts, but I'm going to cut the paper in half because that's what fits right in the bag. And that's what you're seeing me now, is working on the packaging. Next, I'm making what I called the glue. I made a dog-safe frosting to be able to stick the cookies onto the paper. That's what I've seen other people do in the past when I've bought in dog cookies from them. So all the frosting is maple syrup and tapioca starch. And I just made a smaller batch of what the original recipe was because I just needed enough to attach the cookies to the paper. I'm going to mix this together in order to stick them to the paper. And we're pretty much at the end. I'm going to show you how I just put one together. I ended up doing 26 packages total. You're going to see I did an ingredient sheet to add into the back of the little package. I stuck 3 cookies to the paper, stuck them into the little bag. I did close them up too soon. There was a little bit of moisture locked into each of the little bags, but they were fine. I did a taste test with my pups. They loved them. I did see at the parade plenty of pups trying them out, along with some of the kids that were with us because they're human safe, being that they're just 3 to 5 ingredients, depending on if you count the glue. But they were a hit. My dogs love them. I had a few extra that I've saved out for them. They've been enjoying them, and I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you're new here, thanks so much. Please hit subscribe. Join my YouTube family here at Celebrating with Amber. Let me know if you like cooking or baking type videos like this, just for little fun differences than decorating. So thanks again for spending this time with me. I cannot wait until I see you in the next video. Bye guys.